Hello everyone, I'm going to explain to you how to do the final copy of your letter for our genetically modified organisms conclusion. So just to recall, originally you looked up some different reasons as to why GMOs are good, as well as why some people think that GMOs are not good. And then based on the different things that you came across, you had to make a final decision whether you are for GMOs being used in our crops and our food chain, our food supply, or why you're against it. All right, so I'm just going to help walk you through this final copy of your letter here. So you have to include an opening statement. So basically, that's just going to be a couple sentences maybe that just explains where you're at. So yours doesn't have to look like this, but this is just an example. So you could put genetically modified foods has been a hot topic recently where our food source is concerned. Even though GMOs have helped us, am I? In various ways, they have also been criticized at times. Okay, so that's just an example. And you could break this up into a couple short paragraphs, or if you just want to do a long paragraph. I mean, if it's a letter, you should probably have a couple different paragraphs. So we could have that be your opening. So a couple sentences. So that's your opening statement, a couple sentences. And then it says include your reasons as well as supporting details. Okay, so for your reasons and supporting details, you'll go back up here and you'll just tell me. So pretty much you definitely want to tell me what your stance is probably at the end of this opening statement. GMOs should, you're going to have to tell me one of these. Should continue to be used because, and then you just tell me, okay? All right, so anyways, the next paragraph then would be the first reason, and I know your English teacher probably doesn't want you to do that, so however you're supposed to start a paragraph is ... So for the first reason, you would tell me up here what your reason was that you typed. And then after you tell me that, you're going to, continue to include your 2 or 3 supporting details. Okay? And then you're going to tell me reason 2 is ... But try to, make it sound better as your English teacher would have you use. And then once again, you're going to include your 2 or 3 supporting details. Okay, reason 3. Details, and then you want to make sure you give me a closing statement or sentence, so a couple sentences where you just say overall, once again, follow what your English teacher would tell you to do. Overall, GMOs should or should not be used, so you have to tell me why. And then provide 2 to 3 sentences to close out. Okay, and no new information should be included at this point. All right, so that's a very generic layout here to try to give you some direction. Okay, so this is a letter, so it should be a couple different paragraphs here. Okay, at least 3 paragraphs for the intro, the body, and the conclusion, or you can make each reason and details